There are times in every landscape design when it becomes necessary to substitute one species for another. We've provided a tool that you might like to use when you're working on a design over an extended period. Under Plant Schedules and Lists, we've got a Search for Symbol option. That pops up this dialog box. So if we, for example, had to get a different form of the lavender, we can say search for lavender and OK. What that does is highlight the instances of the lavender in the design, and we'll imagine that that particular lavender species is no longer available in our favourite nursery for supply, and we want to get the job done and get it rolling quickly. We might then want to go to our list and remove data from a list. It tells us to, of course, select the symbol first, so let's pick it. Then we'll go back to remove data from the plant, and that's been successful. Now if we ran that search again, we wouldn't. Let's do that. Let's just run the search again. It'll remember that we've typed in lavender. We could have typed in the botanical name, lavandula, and OK, and there are none of that name. So now what we want to do is we're going to do our substitution. So we're going to set data to a plant. We pick the symbol, we're just responding to the prompts, and we'll switch from Lavandula stoechas to Lavandula angustifolia and OK it, and right click to finish. Then we need to draw our plant schedule again. You can see the plant schedule holds the earlier name, so let's redraw that schedule. Sometimes safer to redraw it than to update it. Updating works well when you've added new instances, but in this case, because I want it being the tool to manage the schedule, I need to redraw it, and that is, whoops, I'm not concentrating, am I? Let's try again. gCADPlus, plant schedule, draw the standard schedule. What I was not doing was looking at the input text height. We need to set the height. Let's try 250. I could have checked on what the standard height is in the drawing, and we'll go from there to there, and the schedule is drawn using the current text font. And you can see, because some of these names are rather long, they don't fit in the column. We need to make it wider, but you can see that the name has been adjusted. So let's repeat that plant schedule tool. We'll pick a text height, I think a little smaller, 200, and we'll go wider than we did before. And there's the new schedule with the updated information on the lavender plant. So that tool to find and search for a particular association between species and symbol is an important tool when you're working on designs, landscape designs running over relatively large periods of time. Of course, in this particular instance, you probably have to go back into your layout sheet and just update your illustrations. You can see the illustration there still refers to the earlier lavandula species, so that would need to be updated.